All right, day 6. Recently, something that I have been doing myself, I've been watching motivational stuff because I believe that motivation is an amazing thing, and I guess it's a route that I hope that I can one day where I can motivate other individuals to do things that they think they couldn't do is a really admirable and fulfilling profession. But I also think the feelings that I have and the emotion you get whenever you listen to a video, whenever you do something, or like I'm listening to Chris Williamson, I think he is, a guy who started on Love Island, which is a dating show, basically. Everyone basically has plastic surgeries, whatever. And now he's basically someone who reaches tens of millions of people with his podcast and basically inspires them. Very similar to Joe Rogan, but it's more like how to change and proactive stuff. That's at least my depiction of him. But the feelings I have whenever I listen to stuff like that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why, in these last 6 months, I have been a very, very emotional human. And when I say that, I went through a point in my life where I didn't feel the verge of tears for 10 years. I just didn't cry, right? And now it's a weekly occurrence where I feel there's certain situations, there's certain things that happen where I just feel that little, it's kind of like a little bubble up. I'm like, whew. So this one today, I guess I'm just hoping to give myself some credit from where I've came from, because I used to be a very angry individual, as the people watching this probably know. I used to be a very angry person, and I don't get that way anymore. I don't really get angry, and this isn't supposed to be this is supposed to be for me to give myself credit, because I think positive self-talk is really important. And these are the ways that I view myself. So if anyone watching doesn't agree, I'm sorry, but this is how I view myself. And I am kind of in that retrospect mindset whenever you watch something that is supposed to motivate you in a certain capacity. The feelings afterwards, I kind of just try to let run rampant, because I feel like that's my brain trying to chase certain ends that I want to meet. What that means, I don't know. But I used to be a very angry individual when it came to me in 8th grade getting my captain taken away from me because I was angry on the soccer field, to just me not having friends in middle and high school. Whether that was to me being annoying and me being an attention seeker because I had no friends, or to me just being an angry person who just was trying to always focus on other people and what other people thought. And I'm not that person anymore at all. I think I struggle with the idea of me letting go of someone close to me. And I feel like a lot of the things, and especially in my journal that I write about, is I'm talking about this little Tal person. I just say little Tal because the way I hear from other people, aunts and uncles, family members, I was a very energetic, happy kid. Obviously I was a kid, I had my ups and downs, but I guess everything that comes through with track is trying to make him proud. Because I don't know, I feel like it's still something that I'm searching for, but I know that every single time that I talk about anything about track related, it just it's kind of for him. and it's to prove myself that I can do certain things. And it's not that anyone doubts me, but it's the fact that for so long I doubted myself and I questioned who I was. And I think a big problem that I'm having right now is that I don't give myself a lot of credit on the things that I should. Where I'm making attempts at being the person who I want to grow into. And the first thing you have to do is try. And that's actively what I'm trying to do on a day-to-day basis. And I think sometimes it's harder than other days. Like today's a really hard day for me. I barely even have time to do this, but it's just something that where I would rather be busy. I'd rather spend this time and make this and be doing something, whether I look back at it, no one could watch that, I wouldn't care, it'd be a diary for me. Like, and just doing something else besides what everyone else is doing. And just really, like, because we have these amazing things. Like, I can post, I don't get charged for this. I can post as many things as I want on the YouTube channel. I'm not going to get charged. I can just keep doing it. And I can have this absolute catalog of little Tal Talks that I could go back and watch at any time, which I'm trying to use effectively, I guess, you know. And then I don't know, back to it. Whenever I watch these videos, I get very emotional, and I don't know why. I don't know if I should even say it, but Kale texted us when I was heading to Wake Forest for a day function that Autumn has a day function sorority, that he was in and out of the hospital. He had some stuff going on. I don't know. He fainted. I got so worried. Like I can't tell you the last time I've been that actually concerned about a human being in my life, and I just instantly started tearing up. And like this is all while I'm driving, and I literally stopped and pulled over to like get gas so I could like look at my phone. Like I like just went through, and I was like, I couldn't do anything obviously, but like I just instantly felt how scared I would be if anything happened to like any of my like immediate family. And I feel like a year ago, not even a year ago, like a handful of years ago, whenever I first came to college, like I wasn't an emotional person. I hardly cried, you know. And it's like for some reason right now, and I don't think it's a weakness. I think it's someone that I'm okay with the emotions I feel, and sometimes like I'm not actively crying in front of people, but I'm not even crying, but I feel the emotion of crying, which in my eyes is growth, because for so long I didn't, for whatever reason. And I feel like as I grow, it's all about just stacking, building yourself while fostering the other attributes you have built, which at times can get, and you have to let some go. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now. Obviously a much different vibe to Talamander Talk. But I feel like it's important for me, and I'm going to be interested in one day looking back at these and seeing my different thought processes, because I feel like I'm only getting a certain like professional Tal one, and I've only done 5. This is my 6th. But I feel like getting in encompassing all of the different emotions that I feel and the different mindsets that I go throughout the day, it's going to be really where I can think back like, oh, I did think like that, and give those who watch, if don't watch, give it a little insight in where I am, you know. But yeah, I might just end it there. I mean, I don't really know what else. I don't know. And it's about like I am pretty lonely here, except for the couple times couple times a week, maybe once a week or once every other week I see Autumn. But I am a very like lonely person here, and I hate my schedule. Hate's a strong word. I don't love my schedule because I love being busy in the morning and having nights as like rest time or like productive time. There was always a rule whenever I was an undergrad that I would not take classes after practice, because that was just like, no, I worked out. Usually that would be my second workout of the day. I'm not going to be, like, there's just no way. But here, I only have classes after I work out. Like, I have these 2-hour and 40-minute classes Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then my mornings up until 12:45, up until 12 really, like, are empty. But then it just feels like that block of time in the morning, I wish I could fill, like, I don't know. But I'm trying to build it with something. Like, I read the Atomic Habits book, so I'm trying to build off the day-to-day of me doing things that I can improve on. Like, last year I had a really good habit of like going on a walk every single morning. Like, I'm gonna try to do that every single day. Like, I've been getting up at around 7-ish, 7:30. But it's like getting up, going on a walk, drinking electrolytes, journaling, reading, Duolingo. There's just things that I can be improving that in the morning that I am taking as my me time now, because on the contrary, I get home at 8:45 and I'm going to bed at 10. So it just, I don't have that me time. But then there's oftentimes whenever I just feel like a lousy in the mornings. I think I'll end it there. But yeah, I know that first part was interesting, so I don't know, take it as you will, future Tal, I guess. But I'm just trying to, day by day, right?